Emory Hunt, the czar of the playbook here, back with another edition of New York Giants training camp battles. This time we'll take a look at the wide receiver position and the battle for spots 4 through 6. The Giants know that the key to a successful second season for Daniel Jones hinges on the strength of his receiving core being healthy for a full 16-game season. And at 100%, the Giants do have 3 solid options already in the fold with Golden Tate, Sterling Shepard, and the emerging second-year player Darius Slayton. Those 3 are locks for the top 3 spots, and I think you can pin in, not pencil in, a healthy Corey Coleman in the 4th spot. A healthy Coleman helps the Giants at 2 spots, wide receiver as well as returner. He was starting to come to his own after the 2018 season and heading into last year before suffering a knee injury that cost him all of last season. That only leaves essentially 2 spots at wide receiver for the Giants, who normally carry 6 into the season. Let's take a look at some of the contenders. First is Cody Core, who for all intents and purposes figures to have a strong lead in the spot for number 5 of the position because he does a lot of great work on special teams. He's a core special teamer, no pun intended, one of the better special teamers in the NFL. Now the goal is to maximize your roster, and right now Core doesn't give you much per se in the passing game. DAMARI Scott made plays all throughout training camp last year and in the preseason, starring on the practice squad before making his way onto the roster in a special teams returner type role. Those 2 make a pretty strong case for spots 5 and 6 considering their place on the team last year, and with the current COVID-19 situation, may not need as many reps to pick up where they left off. 1 spot will be held for a rookie, and that battle will be between LSU's Derrick Dillon and former Ohio State Buckeye receivers Benjamin Victor and Austin Mack. Dillon is very similar to Corey Coleman in the sense that he has blistering speed that you can't teach and has thrived on the coverage units at LSU. Victor is very similar to Editawo in some regards, a long linear athlete that gives the Giants some size at the position in which they sorely lack, but Mack is the most polished out of the 3 rookies, and he's a very strong route runner and one that makes acrobatic catches. So for me, I think you have to look at Cody Core and Austin Mack being the guys that'll end up getting spots 5 and 6 on the 53-man roster. But I look at this as a good problem to have for the Giants because they have 2 great positional coaches handling this in wide receiver coach TYKE TOLBERT and special teams coordinator Thomas McGahee, both of which are the best at their respective positions and will ensure the best and most versatile of the bunch will make the roster.